Black Knight Curse of the Ebony Blade is a new run which presents a new story about Dane Whitman, the Black Knight, and the wielder of the magical Ebony Blade, but Dane bears the burden of its curse, the lust for blood that threatens to swallow its owner in darkness. Book number 1 opens with the Avengers fighting monsters which can reassemble themselves like vampires. Black Knight on his winged horse intervened to help the Avengers, but Thor did not feel happy upon seeing him. Black Knight engaged the monsters and recalled how he was an Avenger for years and how he had problems with them and went their separate ways. Thor, who obviously did not like Black Knight, asked why he speaks like him and wonders if he mocks him. Black Knight then hurled his sword and ripped a monster who was about to hurt a woman. Thor then tried to lift the sword, but shockingly enough, could not lift it. Black Knight then summoned the blade, the way Thor summons Mjolnir. Thor then asked why he couldn't lift the blade, and Black Knight said, "'Cause it lightens only in shadows." Black Knight then unleashed the power of the blade and destroyed the monsters. Suddenly, the Avengers were attacked by a cowled man who whispered in their ears. He quickly took them down before confronting Black Knight. He whispered in his ear that Ashima died alone, and with her last breath, she regretted the day she met Dane Whitman. Black Knight was shocked to hear that, but managed to resist the magic, unlike the Avengers. Black Knight told the mysterious man that his power is to break hearts, but the man said that it's old magic. He then struck Black Knight with a magical dagger and decapitated him. The Avengers then regained their senses, only to find Black Knight dead. The mysterious man could not take the Ebony Blade from Black Knight, and was forced to flee. Later on, in Garrett Castle, where Dane Whitman lives, a young professor whose name is Jax wanted to meet Dane to discuss her thesis that Camelot never existed. The butler said that Dane would have been excited to discuss that with her, hadn't he been dead. Although the butler tried to prevent her, the professor entered the room and touched the Ebony Blade, and suddenly saw an overwhelming vision about Merlin and the Camelot. She woke up after 10 minutes, to see with her own eyes the Ebony Blade resurrecting Dane. The blade attached the decapitated head to the body, and Dane came back to life saying that he has questions. Book number 2 opens with the mysterious cowled man who attacked the Avengers, but this time he was killing professors in different universities. And the last was in University College London, where Professor Jax prepares her thesis. Jax went to meet the professor to tell him about the vision she saw, but she found him dead in his office, and once she touched his wound, she had another vision, where this time she saw Merlin and Sir Percy, the first Black Knight, using the Starstone to forge the Ebony Blade, the shield, the chalice, and the staff. Merlin asked Percy to choose one item, and Percy chose the blade. Merlin then sent the remaining items into the darkness eternal to be hidden. Meanwhile, in the Garrett Castle, Dane summoned Sir Percy, who told him about the history of the Ebony Blade, which Professor Jax saw in her vision. Suddenly, Dane was attacked by a biker who broke into the castle, but Dane used the blade to destroy the bike. The biker said that someone has been killing historians and using a bloodstone to perform black magic, and she wants that stone. Dane said that he doesn't know anything about any bloodstone, and that was when his butler tried to hit the biker from behind, but she just knocked him out cold with a blow from her helmet. The biker turned out to be Elsa Bloodstone. She wanted to shoot the butler, but Dane told her not to do that, as he took ages to clone. Elsa told Dane that he is an abysmal scientist and hero. Dane tried to talk some sense into her, but she tried to shoot him again, but he retaliated and ripped her gun with the blade. They were suddenly interrupted by Professor Jax, who told them that she doesn't know who killed the historians, but she knows what he wants. She said that this killer wants to retrieve all the ebony items. 2 items were not destroyed, but were hidden in the river of blood, while the last item was apparently stolen. Mordred is the mysterious man who attacked the Avengers, killed the historians, and has been looking for the ebony items. I like the plot and the artwork in this run, which sheds some light on the history of Black Knight and the Ebony Blade, one of the most powerful weapons in the universe. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.